before we start,
Yep.
right? We just want to ask you first. This is one of the questions that one of our hosts who's not here today wanted me to ask you.
Okay.
Why red?
Why
Oh,
red?
curry. Okay, I think it's Rennie, right?
Yeah, why red?
Why red?
Last time Esplanade was like the hub for b-boys,
Yeah,
right?
the underground.
Now it's all the Filipinos.
Shout out to my kabayan.
Filipino, 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 Filipino.
Kamusta?
Probably, yeah,
probably,
like
okay.
street funk, jazz, jazz funk.
I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called, but I was trained how to do this. So basically, I was learning how to twerk.
Twerk that, twerk that ass. Twerk that, twerk that, twerk that. Twerk that, twerk that ass. Twerk that, twerk that.
It's supposed to be just for dance for
Because dia macam ada an unsigned.
I just about to ask, is that a
agreement.
contract written?
Yeah, because Lash was like, "You can't. You're with us."
Yeah, right.
And I was like, "Oh, please, I want to dance with them,
Yeah,
man."
of course, yeah.
Oh, you mean Lash actually didn't want because Lash want you to perform with them, is it?
And then that's not it. The next day in the morning, I had to
Report.
apa tu yang kena pakai
The-
because you litter anyhow,
Oh.
then you got fined.
Right, you have to
Oh,
wear
okay.
the
Oh.
orange color vest.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you kena?
Kena, bro.
What did you litter?
I
got this
can't remember. I think it was. I can't remember.
You did dub yourself lah.
Of course.
Till now,
Up
you
till
say.
now, like that's why I'm like, oh, maybe not a lot of people appreciate my style.
Yeah.
So
There
from-
was one period where SWB and Freakzilla actually collaborate for classes. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hafiz and Alan
Yes.
and Alif. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gee, that was a long time
yeah,
ago.
exactly, man.
Don't call it a comeback. Back, 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 back. My mama said knock you out.
The All Street Podcast.
Hi everybody.
What's
Welcome
up,
back to
Hi,
today's
guys.
segment of the O Street
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Today we have a special guest.
Yes.
You guys wanna guess who? Ayu?
Wow. I remember him as the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Of Singapore, like in the dance scene.
yeah.
Else than that, I think we should let him share.
Oh, I remember him as the Hong Ten of Singapore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Way back. All
You
right.
guys must be wondering who, right?
Yeah.
So let's welcome our guest, Amsha from
SFB. What up, I'm
Hello, everybody. What's up? Thanks for having me.
Good to have you here, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so
Alhamdulillah.
much for inviting me over here.
Yes.
I
Haven't
love
seen
the
you.
studio.
Thank you, man. I haven't seen you for the longest time, man.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
For
It's
the longest-
been 45 years.
Hey, wow. Wow.
We're not that old, lah, bro.
Apa khabar semua? Everyone okay?
Yeah, we good.
Nice.
It's an honor to have you. I mean, we have been around since I think way back, but we actually didn't. I think back then we were very competitive and all. We didn't actually have like time to hang out and just chill out and talk.
Yeah.
I think today was before the shoot
Session
itself.
start, yeah.
That was the longest we ever hang out.
For sure. Yeah. Hari Raya pun tak datang.
Yeah, that's Inshallah this year lah.
Inshallah.
This year.
Yes.
Wow, good to have you. Okay, before we start,
Yep.
right? We just wanna ask you first. This is one of the questions that one of our hosts who's not here today wanted me to ask you.
Okay.
Why red?
Why
Oh,
red?
curry. Okay, I think it's Rennie, right?
Yeah, why red?
Why red? Is that your favorite color or?
Actually, yeah, red was my favorite color. Even my room was red back then.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
But then, actually tak boleh kan? Because like
to have red room.
Yeah, I think it resembles a certain penyembahan. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
think so. Wow.
Shout out to Rukia, Kisah Rukia SG. I think I learned.
You
that
learned from them.
Oh.
Oh, you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
don't have red.
Yeah, not a good color. So now it's not red, but kind of pastel.
Yeah.
Ish.
A little bit of red.
A little bit of red.
As you can see.
There will always be
Yeah.
a tinge of red, is it?
Yes,
Good?
yes.
Nice,
And that's my
nice.
favorite color. That's why
Nice.
it's red.
I mean, a lot of people know you as the dancer from SFB, right? But I think a lot of people do not know before you started from b-boying. Can I say that? Can I
Yeah.
safely
Is
say
it
that?
safe?
You actually started from b-boying,
Yeah.
and back then, can I also safely say your influences? One of them was Hong Ten.
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell us more about that? Like,
Wow.
why?
I actually started from secondary school. Yeah.
Oh, which secondary school was it?
Damai Secondary
Oh,
School.
nice.
Shout
Shout
out to
out.
Damai
Shout out to
Secondary School.
Damai Secondary
Uh,
School.
Back then, there wasn't any like YouTube and all.
Yeah.
So we actually got inspired by music videos. Remember B2K,
B2K, of course.
Usher,
You got Surf
and
Time.
then you got Surf.
Batman Scoop, Brooklyn Clan, Timberland.
Yeah,
All
you got
those
Surf,
movies,
yeah.
right? We tend to like buy the DVDs or VCDs and just keep replaying
Yes,
over and
yes.
over, and then try to imitate those moves.
Yeah.
And then perform for like school Teachers' Day
Yeah,
performance.
yeah. That's the
or-
start. That's
Yeah,
the start.
that's
of
always
it.
the start for all dancers.
Yeah.
Teachers' Day performance.
Oh my
Teachers' Day.
god!
Yeah.
And then that's when I get to meet like other so-called dancers, breakers during that time, and then we start to train lah. And then slowly we kind of last time Esplanade was like the hub for b-boys,
Yeah,
right?
the underground.
Now it's all the Filipinos.
Shout out to Mike Kabayan.
Filipino, 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 Filipino.
Kamusta? Yeah, that's when we get to meet more people. And then, actually, I can't remember how I got into breaking. On
Was it a CCA like when in secondary school or you just?
It was just a hobby. So after
Oh,
school, we
okay.
tend to like dance and break.
Uh-huh.
And we used to be breaking. We call it dome. Dia macam
Yeah.
basically multi-purpose
Yeah,
hall.
multi-purpose hall lah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we call
'cause
it
we
dome
do-
back then. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have studios,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So wherever there's floor that is clean, we'll just
Yeah, dance.
dance.
Yeah.
If it's dirty, we will clean it with our body.
Yeah.
You know. So those were the days.
Yeah.
And then I think we met a couple of people who were so-called well-known back then. I think I'm not sure if you guys heard of Hellboys.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, you started dancing with Hellboys, huh?
Yeah.
What's
B.
it? Reno,
Reno.
B. Yeah.
Dole.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, Hellboys.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Dorang they break with like skinny jeans and slippers,
And
bro.
sleepers, yeah.
And throwing one hand air flares back then. Bro, that's
They were crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think there was this another crew.
Uh-huh.
So during that time, if you can break and you can dance a little bit,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, we want you in the team.
Yeah.
Ah,
So there was this team led by Cambodia,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Cambodia.
He was my
Cambodia,
first.
Yeah. Cambodia.
Uh-huh.
Malik.
Malik.
Yeah.
Shout out to Malik.
Malik.
Yeah.
My first crew leader.
Yeah.
So we're this team called Quisher.
Quisha.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what styles last time. Was it street jazz?
Probably. Yeah.
probably,
Like
okay.
street funk jazz, funk jazz. Yeah. Jazz funk.
I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called, but I was trained how to do this. So basically, I was learning how to twerk.
Twerk that, twerk that ass. Twerk that, twerk that, twerk that. Twerk that, twerk that ass. Twerk that, twerk that.
Wow. Okay.
it's
okay.
part of the it's part of the routine, right? So
Yeah.
not having like a mentor or a proper teacher to
Yeah.
teach dance, I was just like, okay, I must
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Right? So I was
Whatever you say, I will do.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
follow. Yeah. Okay.
So I was doing all this stuff, and then slowly, slowly, I think when we dance in Esplanade, kita ada there was also this another crew called Lush.
Flash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mazlan,
led by
Tapa.
Mazlan, Tapa,
yeah.
Hakim,
D, is it? One of the girls' name D, yeah.
Mel, all those.
Yeah.
So they kind of like invited me to join them as well for
Yeah.
this massive showcase. Can't remember, was it Chinge? I think Frigzy was there, and then Lush was wearing white and blue. We're like a whole bunch in front of Takashimaya.
T-Net, is it? Is it under T-Net?
I can't remember, but
yeah,
there was
yeah. T-Net. your-
Skip.
the-
T-Net?
No, T-Net.
Wait,
what's
I
it
joined
called,
the competition. Pulse.
Yeah, Pulse.
Oh,
Pulse.
Pulse. Yeah, Pulse.
Yes,
Yeah,
Pulse.
yeah,
Correct,
yeah.
Pulse.
So there was that.
Yeah.
So and that was more of that.
Yeah.
So like street jazz, jazz funk.
Uh-huh.
I only break on by myself because the crew,
Yeah.
dorang is more into that style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw. I personally saw like Lush or rehearsal or whatever. Then he's at the side on his own
Yeah.
breaking. Yeah, I actually saw you, bro. I was like, you're the only guy with the same costume, and they all, he's the only guy breaking. That
Oh
was
my God.
amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we both still fitted. Still baby lah.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
Baby, but it's okay. But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
But do you guys remember like what year is it?
As
2010.
2010.
Oh,
I
okay,
really
that
can't
is-
Yeah.
remember.
yeah, still baby, still baby.
Maybe
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
Probably earlier.
Yeah, probably earlier. 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
probably, yeah.
based on the quality of the
Video.
YouTube video, you'll know.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's
It's still accessible. Like we can search.
I can try.
Can
we
try
can
lah.
try.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Then
But- but-
offline, we will. I will see.
And back then, I think one of my so-called idols was Hong Tan.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm pretty heavy on my bottom, as you can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So I can't really do like air
Yeah.
freezes and stuff. So I focus a lot on the ground. So I think Hong Tan back then, he was like, he's very masterful on the floor work.
Yeah.
So I tend to get all my inspiration from
Him.
there. Yeah. And then from there, since moving to Lush, so I was part of Hellboys and then go to Quisher and then Lush. During that time, Lush punya partners is from SFB.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so macam Zai, Hafiz.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Who was I dating back then? Filza.
Filza.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Hafiz was dating who?
Ellie.
Right.
Shout out
okay,
to Ellie.
yeah, Ellie. Yes, Ellie.
Yeah.
Alright.
So there was this competition. It's called the Dance Floor. I think
Yeah.
Zai did mention. It's
Uh-huh.
a TV dance program
Yeah.
Yes.
that was that happened in 2007. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Probably around that
Yeah.
era. So they had one of the crew member had to go to NS.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think they're missing one person, so they wanted to have
Recruit.
a replacement.
Yeah,
yeah,
You mean
Uh-huh.
SFB?
yeah, Stars from Beyond.
Or was it Madhi?
Yes.
Yeah, Madhi got to NS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. So they wanted a replacement. Okay.
Yeah. I might be wrong with the
Yeah.
story, but I think he was supposed to be in the competition.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to the best of
Yeah.
your knowledge, lah. It's
Yeah,
fine,
this was very long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah.
And then because Lush and SFB were quite tight.
Yeah.
Sometimes we rehearse together, but we don't really dance together.
Uh-huh.
And I'm always with Lush, and then I break and dance as
Yeah.
well. So I think Zai kind of like recruited me to join. I remember this trip. It was at Republic Poly.
Uh-huh.
So he brought me over to SFB punya one of the rehearsals.
Rehearsal.
Yeah. So I was like, oh damn, SFB. Like I know SFB when we started dancing and going to the scene, and then Dance Works, MSCF TKB. I think Zai
Yeah,
did
you went
mention.
there for MSA TGV.
I wasn't part of it.
Yeah, you
I
went
was
there, yeah.
I was still
with Lush.
With
right?
Flash?
Quisher, I think still.
Quisha.
Yeah.
Right.
And
but
then
you know their existence. You saw them, you
yeah,
watched them.
they were like one of the first few breaking and dancing
Yeah.
team, right?
Yeah.
And then they always come out with like different ideas, fresh new concepts,
Yeah.
and sorry,
Yeah, it's-
and
It's
and
okay.
all that. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Dorang suka have this. Welcome to sfb.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was like their signature
Yeah.
thing, and then it's cool having
Yeah.
all that. So I'm like, wow man, I wish I'm part of it,
Oh,
And
you
then-
actually want, like, before they actually
Yeah.
recruited you, you actually wanted to be a part of them lah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
right,
so
right,
crazy,
Yeah.
right? Because macam even in the breaking, macam when I see, for example, when I see Hellboys, right, I'm like, salah, dorang fierce ber, dorang break,
Yeah,
pakai
yeah.
gini, macam ganas ya, dorang,
Yeah.
wow. Then you get to break with them, and then they share their knowledge and all, and then you get to learn. So I'm pretty blessed when it comes to my journey
Yeah.
towards becoming the dancer.
Yeah.
Which I get to learn from Lush. Lush is also one of those teams that is like, oh damn, Lush.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I get to compete in Suntec dance as well with Lush.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I think from there, the dance floor happens, and then Zai kind of like recruited me, and then I was part of SFB
Yeah.
just for dance floor.
It's supposed to be just for dance for
Because dia macam ada an unsigned
Oh,
I just about to ask, is there a
agreement.
contract written?
yeah,
Yeah.
because Lush was like, you can't. You're with us.
Yeah,
right.
And I was like, oh please, I want to dance with them,
Yeah,
man.
of course, yeah.
Oh, you
That-
mean Lush actually didn't want because Lush want you to perform with them, is it?
Kind of.
Ah, right,
kind
right,
of.
right.
Are we spilling some tea here right now?
Then kita macam, okay, it's just gonna be for dance floor.
Yeah.
Then we're like, okay. So the competition happens, right? And then obviously we gain a little bit of traction
Yeah, yeah.
back
Yeah.
then, and then without us knowing, even after dance floor, we got invited to perform, to go into like perform for schools and then other road shows and all this stuff. So technically, if it's still related to dance floor, can I still go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
So from there,
Like,
kita macam
can we see the
selesa.
contract? The dance floor related.
There's the grey area
Yeah.
over there. So I kind of still macam, I still want to dance with SFB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, like I found like kita connect so much,
Yeah.
you know, macam everything clicked. Like
Yeah.
finally, I'm with a bunch of boys
Yeah.
who do what I do,
Yeah.
dance
Yeah.
and
B-boy.
B-boy as
Yeah.
well. And then kita will always come up with these different ideas and all. I mean, macam, this is so close to my
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
too.
So sorry, back then Nash all were not
Not
there,
yet.
right? Yeah.
yeah,
So,
so
it was just
SFB was from the brothers.
yeah, the brothers, the
Yeah,
three
and then
brothers.
baru dorang start to recruit people.
Yeah.
I already forgot.
Yeah.
I lupa, sorry, but it didn't start it from me or it didn't start from Zai.
Yeah, it was the three brothers,
Yeah.
plus Zura, Mahathir,
Zura,
yeah.
Made, Kai,
Kai, yes, correct, Kai.
and then there was one more I forgot. Dia sekarang dah artis dah. Dan.
Oh yeah, that
Dan.
guy, yeah, correct. He was
Yeah.
from SFB.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
Dan. He's my medic for my NS. So macam,
Small
SFB.
world. Small world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zai got recruited, and then I think I was the next generation.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. my
It's
face.
fine, it's
Okay.
fine.
And then lepas tu baru kita bring in, I think, Nash and Aizat
Nash Aizat. There was one more guy.
and Mizan.
Mizan.
Yeah, they were
yes.
from this crew called JDI.
Yeah.
Also in the dance floor, so they were also competing. But they were the more popular team. Pasal I mean, Babyface and then macam banyak fangirls
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all. So macam okay, so they went through, and then after that, but they're also part of Breakforce crew, BFC.
Oh, they were from BFC as well.
Yeah, they're also
Oh,
part of
okay,
BFC.
Alright,
So
alright.
SFB, BFC, macam we were the breaking dance crew back in those days. And then I think for Nash, Aizat and Mizan, because they can dance.
Wait, I'm just thinking, Mizan was Rila's ex-boyfriend, right? That's the Mizan we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now I remember, yeah.
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 Yeah, I haven't met him for so
Yeah,
long after
yeah.
that. So from there, kita recruit lah. So we have more people, and then somehow I kind of like got stuck to SFB. Yeah. Oh, I forgot one more crew, 6 Feet Under.
Oh,
Monster.
you're from 6 Feet as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually,
Yeah.
I have a whole different
Yeah,
face.
Yeah, different phase of dancing.
Yeah.
But it all kind of like intertwined with one another.
Yeah.
Sampai I pun lupa.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to 6 Feet. I think we had this competition just that one and only time, and we won.
SBDC, is it?
It was at Woodlands. I can't remember.
Woodlands.
Oh, Woodlands is...
Um,
under Cik Asna, is it?
2008. The judges was SFB.
Uh-huh.
6 Feet was competing. I was with them.
Yeah.
And then Lush was competing, and we actually won.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So macam, ooh. That was
It's weird
awkward.
because Lash was there.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they-
But
Like all
Yeah.
your crew is there
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
in one event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Macam quite a small.
yeah, it was a small community
Everyone
back then.
knows
lah,
everyone,
yeah.
kind of. Yeah, but I kind of stick to SFB because I think that's where the path that I want to go
Yeah.
towards.
Yeah.
And then everyone pun macam align in terms of dance and also macam kita punya gila-gila also.
Yeah.
Our jokes and all. Our chemistry is very strong.
Yeah.
So we stick through that, and then Zai played quite a pivotal role in my dance
Nice.
journey.
Yeah.
Because I think he gave me this opportunity to assist him during one of the classes at Studio Wu.
Oh, right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from there, I think people start to see, because when we dance as a crew, when it comes to SFB, people always think it's Zaiha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but actually, there's other people inside.
Yeah,
course,
and then
yes,
all the other factors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that create
Yeah.
SFB. Yeah.
and then people kenal SFB as the colours.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah, and then
yes.
slowly baru people know macam this individual is this. But
Yeah.
then they don't know our name, they know our colours.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So slowly from there kita punya individual self kind of terserlah sikit.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because we tend to do our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me share this story that I remember until today. It was this competition called Dance Crown of Honor.
DCOH.
Oh, DCOH.
2009.
Okay.
Why I can remember so much is because during that time I was still in NS.
Okay.
So I couldn't rehearse during the weekdays.
Okay.
And our competition is drawing soon. So dia macam dia punya qualifying, I think quarterfinals and semifinals is at Hiren.
Yeah, Hiren,
Right?
yeah.
And after that finals is in Genting.
Genting. Yeah.
So during Genting, kita ada there's 2 items that we need to prepare.
Yes.
Right? So we could rehearse during the weekend, but if there's any changes that happen, it's all through videos or text.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was in camp, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm just gonna watch. Okay, I'm here. Okay. So the moment, the next time that I'm gonna meet them is at Genting already.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness! Wow.
Yeah, I can't go because during that time I baru
Just
Posa, is it?
POP. No, I finished my spec course.
Oh, okay.
What is that called? So
C-spec lah.
C-spec.
Yeah, you finish your C-spec lah.
Yeah.
Sergeant lah. Yeah.
So I had that graduation parade and I have to wait for my posting kan.
Yeah.
So I have to go for that parade. That's why I can't take leave or something. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
remember. Yeah. And then the next day, I have to take a bus or a flight to go to Genting.
Oh, so
for the
you were
competition.
alone?
I was alone.
They left already?
Dorang dah left.
Oh, right.
They are already
Oh,
there.
you
They are
didn't know that?
rehearsing, they are preparing and stuff. And here I am with my
Yeah. Number
Yeah.
4.
camp stuff, going back home. And then that's not it. The next day in the morning, I had to
Report.
apa tu yang kena pakai
The-
because you litter anyhow,
Oh.
you got fined.
Right, you have to
Oh,
wear the,
okay.
the orange color vest.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you kena?
Kena, bro.
What did you litter? I hope it's
I
worth
can't
it.
remember. I think it was. I can't remember.
I hope it's worth it though. But okay. So you need to do that. You need to.
Yeah, before I actually go to Genting,
Okay.
I need to complete the CWO, bro, in the morning.
How many hours? How many
That
hours?
was, I think 4 hours, 10 to 1 or 2
Yeah.
o'clock.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
So I was like, oh shit. And the competition is, let's say for example, I graduate on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah.
So we dengan
Are you nervous beside me? Real.
I gotta keep my hands over here.
It's
Okay.
fine, it's fine. Yeah.
So that Friday night kita dah post out.
Yeah.
So I brought all my stuff and then I repack everything for the next day.
Yeah.
The next day I still need to go to I remember this Little India, in between Little India Tekka Center dengan the KK Hospital. There was this large land.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing to pick up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So technically kita sapu
Yeah.
daun tu.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think I know which road you're talking about.
Yeah, the open space,
near
right?
the longkang there, the big longkang. Yeah.
Pernah kena?
Yeah, no lah. Never
be
get caught.
honest here.
Touch
Let's
wood,
be
don't
honest
get.
here.
Yeah, never get caught before. Don't intend to.
Oh my god, it's not worth it, guys.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So I had to finish that. Then lepas tu dah habis, I quickly go back home, grab my stuff, and then we just take a flight to KL.
So you were alone.
I was alone.
You
Diorang
are
semua dah
right.
kat sana.
Yeah.
They were just like, and I think because dulu roaming macam it's not as easy
Yeah,
as
yeah,
now,
not
right?
yeah.
So then macam, I'll see you there at this time, 7 o'clock. The competition starts at 8.
Wow,
So I
is
was
that
like-
close?
Yeah,
Like
it
you.
Yeah, because it was 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was 2 items.
Crazy,
Bro,
crazy.
I-
Okay.
Everyone remembers this,
Yeah.
especially me. Then, so macam okay, pukul 7 lah. So I have to meet the time. So okay, I took the flight, and then macam okay, then I reach ready. First time taking flight to KL.
Yeah,
Then macam, So I thought macam Singapore kan, you reach the airport. If you want to go somewhere, it's probably like half an hour, 20 minutes. Tempat dia jauh, bro.
Genting lah. You need to go up.
Yeah, you have to go up,
Yeah, you have to,
right?
you have to
Yeah.
still go up Genting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From KL to
macam mana?
Yeah.
sia? I didn't think of this when I
in
was,
KLCC.
I was at KL.
KLIA, sorry, KLIA.
KLIA.
Yeah, you were at KLIA.
Then macam never mind. Oh,
It's okay, we
It's
will
okay,
censor
okay,
it.
yeah.
We will censor
so
it. no
I'm
worries.
just gonna take a cab.
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently during that time the cab was expensive to go up.
Mm.
Okay. So I just paid lah. I just want to get there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a few hundred ringgit.
Wow.
It was expensive.
Yeah.
They're like, why you never take the bus? how would I know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I took the cab. That's not it, bro.
Yeah.
The taxi driver, because I paid it in cash,
Uh-huh.
they're happy gila, bro. They're
Yeah.
like, oh damn, bro, I made mula this
Yeah.
today just on this
Yeah.
trip, right?
Yeah.
So dia macam, abang, can I go to KL sekejap? This lane lah. Macam, what for? Oh, I want to send money to my wife because it's a lot of cash. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's not safe
Yeah.
to keep that amount of money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is it on the way though?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Pasal ni kita jalan sini nanti boleh masuk sini gini.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But
we
he
went.
actually goreng you lah.
I didn't know.
Okay.
So he went to
Yeah.
KL punya city, bro. So
Yeah.
I was like, where am I? I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice if I'm a tourist.
Yeah.
I can do some
But
like
you're
sightseeing.
rushing.
Macam like that.
Yeah, I
we're
was
on a
like,
deadline, people.
Can I reach there by 7 though? Like, yeah, for sure. Okay. So dah hantar, dah tunggu lama tau. Dia keluar, macam, mana siapa rumah dia? I'm like, takkan kena goreng ke apa siapa?
Yeah.
Aku tak ada duit bro that time. Like,
Yeah.
kau nak rompak aku pun, kau nak rompak apa siapa? So he came back and he's like, okay, abang, ini dah dekat. I hantar rumah bini I lagi satu boleh? And I was like, dude,
2 wives.
you got 2 wives? God damn, bro. Taxi drivers must be making a lot of money back then. I was like, okay, I want to be a taxi driver. No, just kidding. So he went to another part of KL, which was a lot of traffic lah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, part 2, I dah macam, oh man, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And at first during that trip, our conversation macam, KL gini tau bro. Kau datang sini buat apa? Pergi joget bang bro. After that second wife trip,
You were kind of.
aku dah trip bro.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I want to be there like right now.
Yeah.
So dia macam, okay, just put on your seatbelt. Like, for real? Yeah, really, put on your seatbelt.
Yeah.
So I put on my seatbelt. Then dia keluar,
Took
dia dah
off.
speed. Nak took off bro.
Yeah.
But because it took too much time,
Yeah.
it was peak hour bro.
Oh, jam.
Jam lah, sia.
Jam.
Oh my God.
goodness.
God damn, I was like,
Ah.
bro, how am I?
Yeah.
Kau tahu apa dia buat? Dia jalan kat tepi bro.
Oh,
He was
really?
an ambulance driver. He became an ambulance driver. He go
Road shoulder lah. he just go
road
like-
shoulder bro. I'm
Ah.
like, kiwak dia gila babi sia. So like, really, I have to wear my seatbelt because I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we kind of managed to be there almost on time for our intro.
Oh.
But so when I come in,
So what
Opening
time
of
do
the
you actually reach?
on time to get on stage just for introduction.
So around
Can't
8 lah.
remember. 7 something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the time
Yeah.
because that time
Yeah.
I sampai bro. All the SFME members macam tengah buat quick change bro. Some tengah pegang my jacket.
Yeah.
Some tengah pegang stokin, some tengah pegang kasut. So aku datang jadi Iron Man. And then we're like, do we have time to go through all those changes?
Yeah.
Then we're like, no, we go up on stage first. Okay, because
Okay.
dia macam
Yeah.
introduction,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Dah habis tu baru macam, dude, I think I need to drink some water, bro.
Yeah.
Aku
Yeah,
aku
thirsty
dari
as hell lah.
I wasn't from Singapore. I was from Pasir Laba. Because the whole process from Pasir Laba, dia ada gini, then after
Yeah.
I go see the road.
Yeah.
So I was still running,
Yeah.
right? But the adrenaline kind of helped lah.
Yeah.
We kind of like just smashed it, and Alhamdulillah. I
Yeah,
think
you won $10,000.
We won.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
it's
cover
worth
back,
it.
it cover
back.
It's worth it lah.
so
It's
don't
worth
want
it.
to be taxi driver.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah, that time, I literally cried because I think no one knows that story except for the boy.
Yeah.
And probably just myself. I was like, oh.
But I saw you guys cried when you all won though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that was a
cried
lot.
because we won.
Yeah.
I cried because I made it.
Not really just the
It could have been like,
It's the journey.
Yeah.
The journey. Yeah.
Bro, I just want to say this. I love the item, especially the last item.
Oh,
And
for
it's
real?
interlock. I love it. It
Yeah.
was well deserved. As
Thank
much as
you.
I was with Frigsy back then, but I think even Frigsy will agree that you guys deserve it.
Thank you, guys.
The what do you call the idea, the creative process behind it, the theme behind it
Yeah.
was amazing.
Thank
It
you so
was-
much.
Yeah,
It was-
truly deserved. Yeah.
it was a good competition.
Yeah, it
because
was, it
Ada
was.
Frigsy.
Yeah,
Back then,
and-
Frigsy was like
yeah.
always winning competitions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Eleco
And then-
Shot was
Eleco
dope.
Shot was
Eleco
there.
was there. Yeah.
They're like, we're coming back for the next one. Like they said to the organizer, macam, okay, this year korang menang, next year we're gonna come back. Yeah, but it didn't happen like
Yeah,
the
it
year
didn't
after.
happen.
But yeah, that was a good competition.
Yeah,
that was
that
the
was-
last competition we actually did at Frigsy and SFB. Lepas tu dah tak ada. Can't remember.
Yeah,
Do
I
we
think not so much. It's
Suntec
more like yeah.
Dance.
Suntech, I think that time wasn't Frigsy. It was more with bots.
Oh,
Frigsy
yes!
Bots. Yeah, Frigsy bots. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
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 That was a
That was
whole
good,
story,
man.
bro.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of stories. If we
Yeah.
talk about it, not enough time.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do a part 2,
Yeah. No, we're
Leave
not.
in the
We are doing a
comments.
part 2, but part 3, part
Part
4.
3, yes. Yeah. Part 2 is confirmed. Part 2 is confirmed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to what a lot of people wants to know, because at that point in time you're a b-boy and everything, and you were dope at what you do. Okay, for me personally,
Thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate that,
But
bro.
there was a point of time that you totally changed of style and
Yeah.
to be what you are today,
Mm.
and that's where we like what he said was true. Like that time SIB was Zaiha, right? Then there was a point in time where I say, hey, Amsha, where
Yeah.
this guy come from? Like, oh, dope, super dope. Like, hey, this guy, like, the style all different, bro. Different from SIB, what SIB was doing back then.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what influenced you to change? I
Yeah.
mean, there was a change.
There was-
it was a totally 360-degree turn in terms of style,
Whoa.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can
Actually,
you-
come
yeah.
to think of it,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Can you tell us what inspired you to?
I think I think I was injured. One of my shoulder. I think I injured my shoulder back then.
Okay.
Bro, you had a lot of injury back then. Like,
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
remember
true.
you one of the guy like always some with your knee pads and everything.
Yeah,
you had a lot
I
of injury.
remember. I think it's because of
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because breaking is very physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then dancing is a little bit more chill, I would say. And then over time, I realized that I like to create. I like to envision something like I always want to be the best representation of a music. That's why when I dance, I like to focus a lot on the lyrics, right? The wordplay. Like how would you describe a certain lyrics, for example, a sentence? How do you make it into like a movement, right? It's not necessarily has to be like technique based, but it's more of like artistic.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much a lot of wordplay was being implemented, and I think most of the SFB also macam suka that kind of style.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's another thing. Like there was this phase lah. Okay, shout out to Recognize Studios. Felix, I think he was the one who bring in all these street dancers to have a home, a studio,
Nice.
Yeah.
Recognize Studios.
Yeah.
There was, because last time we were in the streets. It sounds so wrong though.
Yeah.
As in,
No, we get it, we get it.
Yeah. From the streets to the studio.
Yeah.
So do look at the old school
Yeah.
Studio Woo,
Yeah.
and then Recognize kita ada Radical Force,
Yeah.
and then bring in styles from beyond, and then some of the other dancers to teach form up a faculty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, there was one period where SIB and Freakzilla actually collaborate for classes. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hafiz and Alan
Yes.
and Alif, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, bro,
Yeah.
yeah. Gee, that was a long time
yeah,
ago. huh?
exactly, man.
Yeah.
That was dope. When the collaboration happened, it was fresh, bro. He's a hell of
Yeah.
fresh. It was like, whoa, people wouldn't expect you guys. I mean, Freaksy and
Freaksy
SIB
and
to work
SIB,
together.
yeah.
We won't expect, but it was dope, man. It was
Yeah,
dope,
and that was at Recognize.
that was your idea. I remember that was your idea.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was your idea because back then
Can't
you were the one who actually called Freaksy Nuts to.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was your
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
So shout outs to you, man. That was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe in collaboration.
Yeah.
Like collaboration happens here. Competitions happens here.
Yeah.
Tiba-tiba TED Talk. But what I'm trying to say is like
Yeah.
great minds, we want to
Yeah.
work together to
Yeah.
achieve
Yeah.
something
Yes.
bigger, right?
Yes.
So much yeah. So Recognize happens. So I got my class. So that's when I start to teach.
Yeah.
My So from there I start to focus more on choreography. So here's another story.
Yep.
Kan. So when I'm teaching, my style has always been like R&B, a bit of hip hop, sometimes swag and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So because I was dancing to the lyrics, it was called lyrical hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kan?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then lepas tu, some people, but that's not hip hop,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then they call it like LA style.
Mm.
And then there was this period where, but that style wasn't from LA. It was popularized in LA because all the famous, but the style was from San Diego, San Francisco, macam teams like The Company, the Choreo Cookies,
Yeah.
kan, Keone, Mari and all this. So then macam, okay, lyrical hip hop, then to become LA style, and then becomes urban choreography.
Urban choreography.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then there was another thing macam yang during the Black Lives Matter punya phase, they're like you can't use the word urban because it's a bit offensive. Do you
Was
heard
it?
about
Oh,
this?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Macam
that,
it links to macam Black Lives Matter punya benda lah.
okay.
Was it? Oh,
Habis
wow.
Palestine,
Yeah.
boleh cakap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even for me, I got a bit confused. Like I'm teaching the same thing, but my class punya term changes from lyrical style, LA
Yeah.
hip hop to urban choreography, and then it becomes open.
Yeah, open
choreography.
class.
It's
Yeah,
an
open choreography,
class,
yeah.
open choreography. So it's
But
not urban.
but when you think about it now, when we say lyrical hip hop, it's a bit cringy, kan?
It is. Yeah, because lyrical, I mean hip hop.
Lyrical hip hop.
Like you better
What is
decide.
that?
You better decide which one you want.
Kau nak apa ni? But that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
As humans, kita suka categorize
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Macam
yeah.
we need to have a name for
Yeah.
something. Because if not, macam kalau, for example,
Yeah.
choreography, kau ajar choreography apa? Oh,
Yeah.
the style is different from this. But why is it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it restricts your creativity if
Yeah.
you put a
Exactly.
name on it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel, yeah.
That's what I feel
Yeah,
also.
so the
kan?
name, then you have to like follow the name, whatever
Correct.
you do, and there's no room for expansion or
Yeah.
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 yeah,
I agree. I'm
Yeah.
totally with
Yeah.
you. So that's why I was equally as confused.
yeah.
But I was just teaching the same thing.
Yeah.
Just the name was different.
Yeah.
So anyway, apa tadi terlupa?
No, you in class. I mean, you recognize you teach your classes and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
How I moved from being
Yeah.
a b-boy to a dancer,
Yeah.
right? Mainly because of injury, and I want to focus on creating. Like I love to direct. I love to create.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for me to dance, but to just have what I have here to be in a physicalized
Yeah.
form.
manifest your ideas. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time creating. Alhamdulillah.
yeah.
Oh, tiba-tiba banyak angin.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time just to choreograph and to create my pieces
Yeah.
to teach,
Uh-huh.
right? So over the years, if y'all have ever taken my class before,
Susah, bro. A lot of I don't know if y'all watch his choreography,
Yeah.
but a lot of students that actually went to his class tell me, bro, it's dope, but susah, bro. Very difficult, bro, Amsha class. Yeah, but
Actually, that is true.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
is it?
I don't know whether you remember us or not. You teach us before.
The
West Style
amazing.
District, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
yes.
Yes, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
So it was.
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
just remember now. But yeah,
Yeah.
there was a session. I think like
ITE
one or
West,
two.
right?
ITE West.
Yeah. I think I've been there twice, but you guys were the first time I went over.
Yeah,
things,
we were
kan?
the
the first
first, ah?
batch. Yeah, I should be.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
We
Yeah,
are the first batch.
Yeah. Because West just
my.
opened when WSD started. So you think
You
you
can
can
dance.
dance
You can
started?
dance, yeah,
West just
Mm.
opened.
Yeah.
The campus.
Wow.
Correct. So
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nisa, for reminding.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah. Should be we are inside that studio. We are
So
just
I'm pretty sure.
Basically, they were your students back
Yeah.
then as well.
You're the president. You're the president.
At that point of
At
time,
that point of time, she was the president.
Yeah, it was her.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Small world.
Dah
Full
berhijab
circle.
sekarang.
Yeah, yes.
Full
It was
circle
her.
now, bro.
Yeah, it was her. Then Alan from Frickzinat.
Yes.
And then it was me.
Ah, damn, bro. That was.
But your style was difficult, bro.
Correct,
Really,
yeah.
I was.
Mashallah.
Sorry,
Correct.
you say
It's true, abang. It's very difficult. The first time when I tried,
Yeah.
it's like, what am I doing?
totally two different worlds. Huh? Like
Different
novel,
one, like,
yeah.
I'm trying to understand your style.
Yeah.
We try to understand what you
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
want us to
Yeah.
to do the choreo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Man.
that's the challenge that
Yeah.
it's good for
It's
everybody.
good,
The
right.
challenge to get it that comfortable,
Yes.
put it
Out
in
of the
that
comfort
yeah,
zone. Like we
correct.
try, yep.
So it was dope. It was very difficult. I remember kids was telling me, Amsha make class susah gila. It was very difficult. So I was like, good lah.
No wonder I can't get the number.
Yeah, which brings me to this. Like before we take a break, I want to ask you this: when do you realize that? Because suddenly got one point of time your choreography or whatever you post just blew up, 100 over likes. You know,
Wow,
like you know.
mashallah.
So I remember that period. So how does it feel when it happened? That you feel that your art is getting out there. You feel more recognized under recognized studios. Pun. Yeah.
Mashallah, thank you
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
To be honest, I don't feel macam dia dah blew up tau. Because Instagram punya probably the likes blew up.
Yeah.
But I still feel macam my classes very hard to get people to come during that time, and it can be very macam
Demoralizing.
a bit demoralizing
Yeah,
because macam I spend so much time to choreograph and teach. So the process is always I have to choreograph, and I have to teach myself so that I understand the choreography. Then I will teach, and then the more you do the choreography, the better you
Yeah.
get at it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes kalau macam I rush the choreography, sometimes I can't even execute it myself. And I agree with you. Sometimes I just want to make things harder for you guys. I don't know why. But it's a challenge lah, kan?
Yeah.
So
Just love to see these students suffer.
this is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
Again.
But again.
Again.
But over time, I kind of learn how to pace myself because it's not easy. Even if you come to teach, if you come to take my classes, classes are usually 1 hour. But I think minimum I could go is 1.5 or at least 2 hours to teach. Yeah, and it has happened throughout, from recognize all the way. That's why I always teach the last class, so I can have time to, attend the students and all that. So I really love teaching back
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and love connecting with people and just dancing with all of them and
Yeah.
actually showcasing what I do, right? So back to what you were saying, like how do I feel? I feel macam, wow, finally maybe they understand what
Yeah.
the whole piece is all about,
Yeah.
like what my style is. And when you said macam back then it's a bit harder because I think the style that we do, dia belum
Bro, you
popularized.
were ahead of your time, bro. You were ahead of our time back then. we feel. I mean, there were
Man.
dope dancers, dope choreographers back
yeah,
then.
yeah.
But you were like, this one which lane?
But it's a good way.
Yeah, it's a good way. He was on
emergency lane, bro.
Yeah,
The taxi, though.
yeah,
Yang bawa pergi Jensen, bro.
Exactly that
Exactly.
scenario. Exactly.
So
That's why
I
it
was
started.
a taxi driver, bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were ahead of our time, honestly, at that
Mashallah.
point in time. Amazing,
Mashallah.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah, I think that one of those reason also is because I'm not trying to look down on anyone in Singapore,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
But the teachers that I learn from is mostly from the States. Macam when
Yeah.
they come here, I really come and learn how
Yeah.
they direct a piece,
Yeah.
how they teach a class. People like Pat Cruz, Keone
Yeah.
Mari, a Summer Jam. Even before that, ada Sean, Doran
Yeah.
datang. So macam I really want to be like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to teach how they teach. I want to choreograph and envision things like how they do as well. So I think that helps me elevate myself.
Yep.
But that is a bit hard because sometimes kalau you terlalu jauh, orang tak boleh pick up. Then sometimes they will just that I don't want to do it because it's too far ahead.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
pull a little bit of handbrake lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I choreograph, I kind of have like 3 different sections. Something that will probably be like the representation that I want, and then I will have like a simple vibey kind of groove that kind of match the music that people can just like
Yeah.
vibe to, and then probably have a bit of what they can do to the music. So it's a bit of everything. But sometimes it can be too much for people. So
Yeah.
asal ada 3 benda macam ni. Yeah. So that's why the class is usually like 1.5 or 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes it reach to like 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So sometimes I will have like a full class. Oh, this is so. Let's do a video, and then macam it's nice lah. Those feelings are nice because you put in so much effort to just teach one class, right?
Yeah.
And then saying about putting ahead, right? That style, I would say this over here. It's very hard to teach a weekly class if you teach an advanced or slightly not so easy level
like
of
intermediate,
intermediate
yeah,
level,
intermediate,
right? Because you have to come up with different piece every week. You have to choose different songs, and then if you tak ada time to choreograph, then it will jadi macam caplek. You know, you can't
Yeah.
really. Good things require time,
Yes,
lah,
of
right?
course, of course.
So
Agree.
every week, kalau you keep on doing that, and then on top of that, I'm also working full time. So macam, it gets even harder lah, you know. So I did say, it's a bit hard, you know, if you want to teach like intermediate or advanced open choreography.
Yeah.
That's why when you look at macam dekat, for example, in the States, they usually teach like midnight workshop.
Wow, they do.
Macam Snow Globe, right? They have this thing called Midnight Masters.
Wow.
So they have people macam Melvin, Tim, Rie, or whoever's that visiting or is in that city. They will just come to teach, and it will just be like probably that time.
Wow.
But they will teach that piece, and then they choreograph a piece. They will use it to tour around, macam workshops kan.
Yeah.
So there was the days where macam YouTube choreographers baru starting nak naik kan. Then they get to teach around the world. You know,
Yeah.
they come here to teach. So they get to practice the piece that they choreograph.
Yeah.
So the more they do it, when you realize yang dalam video tu semua kan, diorang probably have done it so many times.
Yeah.
So it looks like, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you watch it like raw, dia macam telur setengah masak, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you do it every single week. It's hard.
Yeah.
it's really hard. So that's when
Because
you know-
every week is new piece and everything. But for
Yeah.
them, that point in time, it's just the same piece repetitively.
Repetitive,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they get better. But
Yeah.
for you guys, every week is a different piece.
It's
I remember.
hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
that's when the collaboration idea comes in.
Yeah.
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 Nice,
We work
nice.
with people, so we learn from the person you're
Yeah,
working with,
yeah.
and then people also get to learn other.
Yeah. That
Yes.
point in time, who you with Alan?
Alif.
Oh, you with Ali.
Alan was with Hafiz.
Hafiz. Then who was I with?
He couldn't teach because he was in Oslo.
Oh,
I
right.
think.
He couldn't. Oh, yeah. He couldn't join that one.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was this.
Yeah.
There was this. Yeah,
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, Zai wasn't really active
Yeah.
involved in Recognize.
Yeah.
So that's when I think because there's Recognize and because there's our colors, people starts to see, oh, now Amsha Recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SFB, oh, Amsha, Aizat, Hafiz.
Yeah.
So Zai, old school.
Yeah.
Oh, SFB also. Yeah. So that's when
Nice.
people get to see the different side of
Wow.
stuff from beyond.
Okay, before we go for a break, I got one last question. Did you, because you were saying that you knew that it was very difficult. I mean, your style was very difficult for people to learn and everything. Did it come to a point where actually you doubt yourself, like, oh, actually this style is not gonna make it or whatever? Was there a point of time you feel that way?
Up till today.
Wow.
Yeah,
why?
up till
Oh, yeah.
today. Because I think not a lot of people have the capacity to decipher the piece. Just give you an example about Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people kind of like, this is the most boring Super Bowl ever. Have you guys watched it?
Yeah, we did. It wasn't boring to me. I mean, if you are a fan of hip hop and you're a fan of hip hop and you're a fan of rap, you don't find it boring at all.
Yeah.
The message behind it.
The
yeah.
hidden messages
and the
inside.
messages, yeah.
If there's no like YouTube videos or people actually talking about it, I think people will be like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
So boring.
Yeah.
But because people decipher,
Yes.
right? And then people understand.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel about my style. Because macam people like, asal kau asyik buat lagu sedih je? Asal selalu slow? But
That was the popular opinion back then, right?
Like-
Amsha always like slow song
Yeah.
and emo
Yeah.
songs. Yeah.
technically the songs that I chose is probably what I was feeling during that time. And then also with slow movement comes patience, right?
Yep.
And
Control.
patience is something that I think a lot of dancers are missing. So that's why when
Yes.
they dance, they tend to throw
Throw,
everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
be like,
So-
okay,
where's
what
your
am I
control?
supposed to focus on? Yeah. And then also being patient lah. Like just by you not doing anything is actually something.
Yeah.
Macam
understand.
just for you to just do something and then just hold and have that aura.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of confidence to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah.
macam dah stop dia macam la la la.
Yeah.
Dia punya stop tu lain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the way you slow movement is not just slow. You still have to commit the path going from A to B.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So macam if you watch the video without deciphering whatever, you're probably gonna not appreciate. And if you're not in class, the magic is just different.
Yeah, it's different. I agree.
Because you don't get to understand what was it. So
Yeah.
going back to Kendrick Lamar, if people don't decipher those hidden messages, it's similar to if you don't take my class,
Yeah.
you probably won't understand why those movements are
Yeah.
such. Yeah.
So you did doubt yourself lah.
Of course.
Till now.
Up
you
till
say.
now, like that's why
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, maybe not a lot of people appreciate my style.
Yeah. You all should go. I mean, I don't know when you are teaching next because you retired from teaching already. But if you do come back once in a while,
Yeah.
you all should go over.
Yeah.
Inshallah. When
Go and
they-
go over and take his classes. All right, we're gonna take a little break.
Yes.
Yeah, that was an amazing part one. A lot to
Correct.
process.
Correct. Especially the DCOH journey that
Yeah.
one. Wow, memorable.
The
Yeah.
taxi driver?
Yes, the taxi
Okay.
Shout out to the taxi driver, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we will see you guys.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll see you guys in part 2.
All right,
Bye, guys.
peace.
Don't call it a comeback. Back, 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 back. My mama said knock you out.
The Old Street Podcast.